Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, Case 52, Head Case. Let's unlock Chapter 2 and patients are going crazy after they learn about Zoe's death. Jones has lost a lot of his life and... Katrina, you gotta get back to the asylum. Jeez, I'm trying to put down a bit of volume, it's too loud in my ears. Some patients found out about Zoe's murder. They're causing trouble in the hospital common room. Oh great, Katrina, more madness. Let's get the situation under control. Okay, let's go. Santa Claus is responsible for this! He's coming to town! He'll kill us all! Everybody calm down. Santa's not... But he's making a list. He sees us when we're sleeping. He knew Zoe was awake and now she's dead. Everyone relax. Santa doesn't want to hurt you. He brings you presents. Remember last Christmas? Yeah, but... And you left here cookies. Let's go back to our rooms and we'll have cookies. Yeah, cookies. Santa loves cookies. Thanks for your assistance, Inspector Katrina. I'll take it from here. That was intense, Katrina. Zoe's murder has the patients pretty rattled. Now that everything's under control, let's search the common room. It's likely Zoe spent some time here. Santa Claus is coming to town to kill you guys. I don't know what made you think that, but I'm not going to question it. Unless you think you are some gingerbread cookies and you think Santa is going to kill you by eating you. Smart thinking, Katarina. If Zoe had any visitors, they'll be in the faded entries of that sign-in book. And we must follow any potential leads, so let's search that trash can. Why do I have a feeling that whoever visited Zoe must be one of the Adastrans? Alright, for that we're gonna search the trash can. Urge to get off trickery here, matching paper, go for an injection, burden in boxes. Well, this is some to-do list with blood stain. The crumpled paper in the trash has blood on it, Katrina. If that blood matches Zoe, then that paper was discarded by her killer. Matching paper, burden in boxes. Is this strange list merely the crazy ramblings of one of the patients? Regardless, it may be a clue. Let's have Gabriel examine this list. Okay. What kind of to-do list is that? That's gonna be 12 hours. Alright, let's dust. Let's see who visited Zoe. Louis Lerox, the journalist. And we know him. Katrina, this log says Zoe was visited this morning by Louis Leroux, the journalist. Right, that makes sense. Mr. Leroux has been Zoe's friend since before she went missing. We'd better inform Mr. Leroux about the murder, Katrina. Let's have a chat with Louis. Inspector Katrina, I've heard the terrible news. How's Jones doing? He must be a wreck. I myself am devastated. You have our condolences, Mr. Leroux. Did anything seem out of the ordinary when you visited Zoe this morning? No, Zoe seemed fine. She's improved so much lately, I was sure she'd recover one day. And it ends like this after everything she'd been through. It's better, Katrina. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I have a broadcast. One swig of mouthwash and I'm on air. I trust you'll make short work of this investigation. Okay, so nothing from you, man. What's this to-do list supposed to be about? How's Jones doing, Gabriel? He must be beside himself. He's resting, Katrina. The important thing right now is to be there for him. I can't imagine losing a loved one to such a violent crime. We must bring the killer to justice. On that note, did you make any sense of that list Katrina sent you? Ami confirmed the blood type is a match for Zoe, so it's clear it was discarded by her killer. The list itself confused me at first, but then it clicked. Katrina, Sophia and I often play crossword puzzles against each other online, and this list looks exactly like a set of clues. Matching paper, for example. The answer is confetti. Confetti is paper used at weddings where lifelong matches are made. Get it? I saw the rest of the clues in no time, Katrina. This is a page from a crossword puzzle book. Given the blood, we now know that your killer enjoys crossword puzzles. They must have wiped their hands with this page. So the killer does crosswords. Well, we are one step closer to solving our puzzle. And I agree, Katrina. Let's get back and search Zoe's room. Okay, so that wasn't some sort of a to-do list, it's just a questionnaire for crossword puzzle. Alright, let's investigate Zoe's room again. A locked tablet must be hers. Murderer. And who wrote that? Someone scribbled murderer across Zoe's mirror, Katrina. Who would do such a thing? I agree, taking a sample of that blue substance might provide an answer. And who could have left that tablet in Zoe's room? If you crack this tablet's password, Katrina, we'll see who it belongs to. Okay? Alright, let's first collect something from the mirror to see, then who wrote murderer. Alright, Katia, let's get this blue sausage to the lab. Who wrote murderer on Zoe's mirror has some explaining to do. Oh, I'm not going to analyze it myself. Alright, fine. Okay, now we're gonna lock the tablet. Unlock me tree. Is that supposed to be that? This tablet belongs to Dr. Russo, Katrina. And these are some of her session notes about Zoe. This is strange. It says here Dr. Russo was concerned about Zoe's treatment. Miss Kusama is becoming increasingly agitated and refuses to take her prescribed medication. That's not what Dr. Russo said before, Katrina. She said Zoe was improving. Let's find out why she lied. You told us she was improving, but you didn't say that she refused to take her medication. Dr. Russo, you claim Zoe was recovering, but your session notes suggest otherwise. Take for it to revitality spell, Katrina. Those notes are confidential, but I suppose there's no harm explaining them to you. Miss Kusama was improving, becoming stronger and more well-balanced. Too strong for her own good, in fact. Zoe began refusing treatment, claiming I was keeping her overly sedated. Treating Zoe's psychological trauma was complex, is better, Katrina. It wasn't like solving my morning crossword puzzle. So your solution was prescribing more drugs? I assure you the doses I prescribed were mild. Those sedatives were no more harmful than my mouthwash or my allergy cream. Still, a patient accusing you of overprescribing must have been inconvenient. If Zoe was well enough to take her complaints further, Inspector Katrina, that's pure speculation. Now, I suggest you let me do my job, and I wish you success in yours. She's suspicious. Let's see this blue substance. I finished my report that blue substance collected off Zoe's mirror, Katrina. Someone actually wrote murderer with this. Yes, we are eager to find out who it was. I think you can help. The compound is calcium hypochlorite, a hospital-grade cleaning agent. In facilities like hospitals, it's a disinfectant commonly used by support staff. Support staff? Like an orderly? Do you think Tobias Randall wrote that message, Katrina? You're right, we can't deny the evidence. Mr. Randall needs to explain himself. That's right. You were really nice to her. I'm just freshly out after that uproar in the common room, Inspector Katrina. I was on edge with a murderer on the loose. Speaking of which, how do you explain writing murderer across Zoe's mirror? How did you know that was me? Alright, I did write that, but it's true. Zoe was nothing but a cold-blooded killer. We're familiar with Zoe's record. The judge ruled she was under extreme psychological duress and wasn't responsible for her actions. That's what the quacks all say, but murder is murder, no matter what you call it. My little brother got killed by one of these maniacs, and the guy never went to jail. Diminished responsibility, they called it. What about justice for my brother? Zoe deserved to be in jail. It's no wonder she was chummy with that Wilcox woman, another notorious murderer. Oh... You mean Rosamund Wilcox, the famous rocket cow killer? Zoe was friends with her? Why surprise? Killers like them stick together. Interesting attitude, Mr. Randall. Meanwhile, Katrina, if Wilcox is a patient here and she knew Zoe, that's an unexpected lead we should follow. I can't say I'm looking forward to seeing Rosamund Wilcox again, Katrina. That woman kidnapped me. I highly doubt Zoe was chummy with a serial killer. Let's hear what Wilcox has to say. And you deserve to be here for what you did. You were killing parents. It's a shame it took a murder investigation for you to come visit me, Inspector Katrina. Have you missed me, Officer Hayes? We're not here to reminisce. Tell us, is it true you and Zoe Kusama were friends? Zoe was the only one around here I could get along with. I mean, have you seen the rest of these loons? We'd chat for hours while I drank my decaf coffee. Hey, were you out chatting with Zoe in the courtyard this morning? I wasn't even awake. I'm hardly out of bed before lunchtime. Well, you can go back to bed now. Inspector Katrina knows where to find you. Back at the precinct. Alright, Katrina, let's review what we know. We learned Louis Lerrox visited Zoe this morning, saying her condition was visibly improving. While Dr. Russo still believes Zoe needed to be sedated. We also discovered Zoe made an unlikely friend in the hospital. Serial killer Rosamund Wilcox. Meanwhile, Tobias Randall harbors a grudge against his patients, saying Zoe should have been in jail. So many contradictions, Katrina. How are we? So, have you done it, Katrina? Have you figured out which one of those monsters killed Zoe? Not yet, Jones. I'll kill them with my bare hands! Jones, calm down! Don't do anything stupid. That's gonna be in the next video, so we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!